Hello, everybody. We did it.
We did it.
We hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yay.
A box of piss! What happened here is we brewed a batch of mead a couple of months ago. We fucked up the yeast process, basically, and it never blooped.
It never blooped.
It never blooped. We left it there, and then the fruit dropped. And when the fruit drops, that's a sign that it's finished. We decided to pour it out into the box, because that's all we had, and it's really, really alcoholic. One ladle, please.
Yes, sir. Oh, it smells so alcoholic. Cheers. Oh,
that's not good mead. Do you listen to any non-metal or rock artists? The main genre I think both of us listen to outside of those two genres is folk. I have a guilty pleasure for Lady Gaga. I quite like Katy Perry, Billie Eilish, Post Malone. I can't think of any off the top of my head apart from those ones that I thought of on the top of my head. What about you, Claire?
I like a lot of country music. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. Yeah. I think one of my favourites is a band called Old Crow Medicine Show.
Well, Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan is a guilty pleasure of mine. Very commercialised stadium country music. I like a lot of soundtracks and the occasional hip-hop artist.
Oh yeah, you like
Akala.
Next question from Captain Courtney.
Captain Courtney.
What about your four favourite train in Thomas?
Oh, alright. I wish I could click my knob. Can you edit in a click when I do that?
Sure can. Or I can do the click now.
Does the helicopter count?
He doesn't count, you fucking idiot. A helicopter's not a train.
The train from the Magic Railroad that they, discover.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'm carrying this one then.
You are.
Is Douglas a train? Did I just make
Isn't
that
the
up?
green one?
I don't know. You were the Thomas child.
If Douglas is a train, it's right here. Stuart C9634 says, will you ever get a dog of your own? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We really want to get a dog.
Buddy is basically my dog, but we live in a flat. I just can't be asked to take him up and down the stairs.
He's a bit big to be a flat dog.
But we do want a dog and a cat. I want a
rat.
Staffy, a Rottweiler, or a Greyhound. You want...
Those. We want a big...
Yeah, we want a big proper dog. We've got rats already. ZT!
Or is it Zayatea?
Zayatea. Top 5 favourite bands between you and the best gig you've been to.
We've got to put Ghost up there.
Ghost.
That's been established.
A Monomarth.
If it's between us, then I feel like we should each have one from our own.
Ghost, a Monomarth, Airborne, Ensiferum.
And
the final band, which is Judas Priest. System of a Down?
Oh, System of a Priest.
System of a Priest. And the best gig you've been to?
Oh, this is such a hard question. I always think that when we saw a Monomarth headline Bloodstock, that to me felt really special. I felt very elated afterwards and during.
Well, they're playing next year.
I know! Oh my god.
The one that keeps coming to mind, Airborne Sonosphere 2013, because it was before they got big, so he climbed up to the top, and everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? Pamela Pendleton. 3621. How did you and Claire meet?
So I went to university in Liverpool, and my friend went to the same university as Zach.
The University of Zach.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
It's the Mead.
It's the Mead.
So my friend and Zach became good friends at uni in Southampton, and they all went to see Hardcore Superstar in London.
And Buckcherry.
Yeah. And then I met you there.
Do you remember the first thing I said to you?
So they were staying in a hostel, and I was looking around their hostel. I opened the door, and I was like, oh, there's a toilet in there. And Zach just looks at me in the most sassy voice and goes, well done. And I was like, oh, this is the man.
This is the man for me.
He has sass potential. That's how we met.
The next question is from Travelling Bat 4449. Have another ladle, Mead. I have to know what hair dye you use, as it always looks gorge. This is all natural, baby.
Baby. I am a loyalist to Directions hair dye, so it varies from most of the red shades in there. Pillowbox red, Vermilion red, and also the Knight and Wilson range. So I can't just mix whatever I've got in my little hair dye box and hope for the best. Another one from Pamela Pendleton 3621. I'm starting uni in September, and I'm thinking of creating a denim jacket with my favourite bands. I think this would be a good conversation starter for
It is.
for other people to talk to me, as I hate meeting new people. I used to wear one when I was younger, but used to get bullied, so I'm a bit worried about wearing one again. Please share your words of wisdom, and if you think I should, then which band should I add? I was thinking of adding patches of Susan Boyle and Grumio from Plebs on on the bottom to congratulate people for reading all the badges. Definitely get a battle jacket or a cut off or whatever you want.
You won't get bullied now.
No. Definitely get a Grumio one though, because he's one of my comedic heroes.
I'm sorry that you got bullied. I got bullied.
Yeah.
You got bullied?
No.
Cool. I actually didn't get bullied by chavs. I got bullied by indie kids. I don't know how that works.
If you're gonna go for like a main back patch in the middle, then make sure you pick one that's like your favourite.
Yeah, your favourite band.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think it's quite important.
A battle jacket hack. If you can't find a back patch of your favourite band, if you buy a small t-shirt, you can cut it out and use that as the back patch. My Motley Crue back patch is actually a small t-shirt.
Getting a battle jacket's really fun because it's like an ongoing project. So when you go and see live bands, often they're selling a patch.
Yeah, buy the patch.
You don't want
It's often cheaper than a t-shirt.
Exactly. You don't want
to
to spend
like we are.
35 quid on the shirt. You're just like, oh, I want to support
But you want
the
to
band.
support them.
But yeah.
Look à toi.
Look à toi. Do you remember when it was fashion to wear your festival wristbands for years? I can't keep that up. And I think I had 4 wristbands on at one point. I wore them for years and they stank because they'd always get wet when I washed my hands and shower with them on. How many did you have on at one point?
I'm pretty sure I had my first download 2009 on for ages.
Yeah, I probably had like at least 3 or 4 on because I was like, I need everyone to know that I'm such a busy gal. And then after a while, they absolutely stank.
I cut a little hole out one side and sewed a button to the other to make it a little bracelet. But now I just don't bother. The second I finish the festival, I take it off and put it in the box.
I'm not very good at having things around my wrists.
Neither am I. Do you find when after a festival, when you take off the band, you can still feel the band? Helena Evanson, 2447, is a Patreon. And we definitely met you at Bloodstock.
Yes, we met you at Bloodstock.
Yay!
You were lovely.
If you could curate your own festival, what would be your 3 headliners and 3 bands before each headliner?
Oh, you go first. You have a think.
Me go first.
Me go first?
Me go first. On the Friday, we're having AC/DC and Airborne. On the Saturday, we're going to have Green Day and Bowling for Soup.
Fun! All the millennials will be like...
Yeah. And then on the Sunday, we're going to have a Monomarth headlining with Dragon Force underneath. That's my festival. What about you?
Oh, this is so hard. Because my like practical brain is like, what would work well? I would like a Monomarth to headline with probably Enzeferum a second day, Ghost headline, and before Ghost, I would say
So Ghost?
Bodum, but he's dead.
No. I say we bring back the dead.
We're allowed to bring back the dead?
Yep, why not?
Okay.
Within reason. You're not allowed to bring back Queen.
Yeah.
But Bodum, I don't know, I feel like his body's salvageable.
Children of Bodum with Alexi's resurrected body, followed by Ghost. And then on the third day, either Merciful Fate or King Diamond as the headliner.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
Depending on who's available.
And before that, Rotting Christ. I'd like to see them on a bigger stage. That'd be cool. Which they're playing Bloodstock next year.
Pamela
Anderson.
Thank you so much, Pamela Anderson, for
Mr.
commenting.
Anderson.
What's your 3 favourite trains from Thomas?
Oh, mate, the Thomas thing. This is tearing me apart, Lisa. Percy James and Mystery Train Douglas.
Elliot, H94.
Sorry missed you guys this year. You passed right by us during gate.
Unacceptable! You fuck.
My fiance did shout, Maiden Metal! At a bewildered looking Claire at one point, though.
I wish I knew who that was.
I know. I'm always bewildered. Do you prefer the gig or festival experience? I love being able to see a band at a gig, then sleep in a bed afterwards, but much prefer the amount of space in the crowds at festivals. Looking forward to your next bit.
Can I have a ladle? Ladle.
I feel like this is very like Oliver Twist. Like, here's another...
Can I have some more disgusting meat?
A
It's
ladle
actually
full
not
of
too
gruel.
bad.
I don't like camping. But when it's a festival, you can't just accept its reality.
Plus there's a sense of camaraderie with how like disgusting and shit everyone is.
Yeah, I don't have a preference.
The thing that I prefer about a festival is you can stay there. After gigs in London and Brighton, we have to get a train home.
That's true, actually. That's a good point.
And the train home sucks.
Yeah, we have to rush for like the
At a
last train.
festival, you can go straight to your tent, keep drinking, go out. After the headliner, if you want, you could go back to your tent and sleep.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a train home.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm trying to get, is train home sucks. Especially from Brighton. For some reason, Brighton's like big baby mode. All the gigs there stop at 10 and the last train back to Eastbourne is at 11:30.
Yeah.
So you don't get to have any like chance to have a little nightlife, have a couple of drinks with your mates after the gig. Gig finished, up to the station, go home.
Yeah, it
it's
kinda
shit.
sucks.
And that is kind of the same with London as well. Rosie Droid says, favourite video game of all time. Okay, can I guess yours?
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
Yes. I don't think I'll ever play a more enjoyable game.
What's mine?
See, I was gonna say like Pikmin.
It is.
Oh my god, is it?
I love Pikmin. I
need
cried
to-
when they announced Pikmin 4.
You did. I wish I filmed it. Filmed you at your weakest, most emotionally vulnerable point.
It's because Pikmin 3 came out in 2013. I have to wait 10 years between my favourite games, and you know what? It's worth it because Pikmin 4 is amazing.
Exactly. You don't want a rushed game.
Alright, next one. Top album of 2023 so far.
Oh, I need to think about this. You go.
I'm going to look at my Apple Music real quick.
Oh, CHUB's album.
CHUB's album, out now on all streaming platforms. CHUB, by the way, is the band I play bass in case you didn't know. Right, my album of the year so far is Angus McSix and the Sword of Power. I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he landed on his feet. Angus McSix for Bloodstock, please.
I don't have access to my Spotify, so I can't I listen to a lot of music every day, and it all kind of just...
I just checked my Apple Music, but you were filming
I'm just without...
right here.
all
so-
I've got's a ladle.
All you got is a ladle! 10 sips. Who would you put as the final headliner for BOA 2024?
Who would I put?
Who would I put?
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah,
It
Ghost.
annoys so many people, because people hate Ghost for no reason, whatever. Not metal.
I feel like people are over that, aren't they? Surely.
No.
Let's go Pamela again. Pamela did a lot of questions, you know.
Thanks, Pam. Can I call you Pam?
What is your most embarrassing gig moment?
I'm quite introverted. I don't put myself in risky situations. So I don't have many embarrassing gig moments. But one that does stick in my mind, I went to see Sonata Arctica do an acoustic show. They were playing Victoria's Secret, and because it was acoustic, it was you know, a bit quieter. You could hear other people sing. I think like the verse had ended or something before I thought it had, and so I like kept going, and I was like, and then I was it wasn't that. I don't think anyone heard, but like,
I feel like everyone heard that.
no, it wasn't.
What constitutes as embarrassing? Because I've sung the wrong lyrics at plenty of shows.
Depends
But
how
no
loud,
one cares.
though. No.
I mean, like, you could probably say me crying at Airborne is embarrassing.
No, I think it's nice. I think it's wholesome. I've been like embarrassed for someone else when that guy basically shat himself during Aylestorm in Southampton at the Guildhall.
Yeah.
This guy, you know, when you can smell it and it's not a fart, it's like shit. He clearly shat his trousers, he shat in his kecks, and it was disgusting. I was like embarrassed on his behalf.
And every time they came over, it smelled like shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one actually. Fuck my
Yeah.
Sonata Arctica story.
We've got Pirate Beard. What's a band or artist that you were really surprised you liked?
I mean, I remember like I dragged you along to like see Glory Hammer that time, and you really liked them, and then that triggered like a power metal phase in you.
That does count, actually.
Does
Yeah,
that count?
no, that's it. That's it.
And I feel like ever since then, like power metal's just been like a instant like.
Yeah.
Like me and you discover new power metal bands all the
Yeah,
time, don't we?
power metal is just really fun. Gets a bad rep because most power metal fans stink. But Ladle.
I remember being surprised at how much I enjoyed Gojira's headline set at Bloodstock, but I don't know if it was like the light show or the atmosphere. I remember coming away thinking, damn, that was really good.
Were you like, go Jira, go Jira?
Also, Rotting Christ. I knew their name for years, and I kind of made a lot of assumptions about them in my head. And then me and my brother went to see them at Bloodstock.
This is before we went out, right?
No, you were there. I just think you were bumbling about somewhere.
Oh.
I think you were like hanging outside the Sophie tent, and you were like, I chatted to someone from Finland or something like that.
I remember that.
I remember weird, useless stuff. But yeah, Rotting Christ just blew me away, and I've been a fan ever since, and now they're like one of my favourite bands. It just goes to show, just go out what you think is your comfort zone and just listen to new bands. But yeah, no, I'm sure there's more bands that have been like, that we've been surprised at, but
Yeah.
we've been to so many kicks.
It's hard to, it's really hard to just pinpoint one. Dawn Murray.
Murray.
567.
Murray.
Well, why is it got an A at the end?
That's just how you say the surname.
Murray.
Dawn Murray.
That's stupid. I hate the English language. What do you think of Motionless in White?
Fun fact, Motionless in White were the first band I saw after I turned 18. I remember going up to the bar and being like, 2 pints, please. Here's my ID. And they didn't even ask for my ID, and I was like, whatever.
I don't know anything about them. Pamela!
Is Claire a hairdresser? I'm not a hairdresser, and I should never be a hairdresser.
You cut my hair.
I like trimmed the back.
Yeah. And you shave from the sides.
Yeah, that's about it though. I'm not a hairdresser, and I should never be let near anyone's hair. I will just bleach it until it falls off.
Ladle!
Oh my god. I change my hair a lot.
But not black again.
Zach's got a recording of me saying that I shall never dye my hair black again because
Yeah.
it's so so hard to get out. Zach, never let me dye my hair black again. No matter how much I persuade you, never let me do it. Sincerely, Claire. But I really want to do it for Halloween.
No,
Black and
don't.
orange. Next question.
With light!
We have neighbours up and down and all around.
And all around. When is your next metal show?
Municipal Waste in
Gonna
Brighton.
fuck you up. Municipal Waste. We're gonna bag your shopping.
Oh my god, we went for the same thing.
You're going to the Netherlands to see Arion.
Yes.
Which
Oh yeah.
will be a vlog on the channel.
Ladle.
Pamela Brown, 1997 to 1975, famous for Cleopatra. One of our aircraft is missing. Victoria Regina.
It's Regina.
And
Not
Lust for Life. Thank you for your comment.
Did you go straight into the world of goth, or did you go emo to goth? Did you go Blood on the Dance Floor? Their name cannot be posted on a metal channel.
I think Blood on the Dance Floor can be commented on this channel.
Insert photo of me and Derby Vanity right here.
There it is.
There it
Claire
is.
and a paedophile.
I was very into the scene kind of movement, and then I swiftly moved on to goth when I realised that it was cooler. But it's still kind of within me. There's still days when I'm like, should I listen to Breathe Carolina for a day? What about you smelly emo boy?
So I did listen to a lot of video game soundtracks throughout all of secondary school, but I also listened to bands like Green Day, Marilyn Manson, System of a Down, My Chemical Romance. I definitely had an emo phase. Insert picture. Yeah, that was me. My mate Nick got me into bands like Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Judas Priest, Metallica. When I saw Motley Crue at Download 2009, I thought Nicky Six was the coolest dude I've ever seen in my entire life, and started a 7-year-long glam phase.
Mine was like Guns N' Roses and stuff, and then like emo stuff and Good Charlotte. Then it was goth, Him, 69 Eyes, all of that, and then it was glam for like years, and then that's why we kind of got on.
Yeah,
first, wasn't
we
it?
were
'Cause
both glam heads.
Yeah, we had big hair,
Big personalities.
Big personalities.
Glam people are fun. If you meet a glam head, get to know them because they're fun.
But yeah, I was very into Blood on the Dance Floor. Oh my god, I hate that sentence. True Sigurd. How did it come, the idea of starting a YouTube channel? Good luck. Thank you. You have been doing things on YouTube for a while, right?
Yeah, I first started a League of Legends channel in 2013. I got bored of editing video game footage. I wanted something that I could create for myself that involved nothing to do with video games. Can you remember? How did I pitch this to you?
I just remember
All I remember is us talking about what we wanted to call the channel for what felt like months.
Yeah. I just remember you saying to me at one point, like, every time you've done like a YouTube endeavour, the other person hasn't been in it with you. And you really wanted to have like a team, like, and I guess me and you are the team. At first I was a bit like, no one's gonna watch it, it's gonna be awkward and I'm gonna be weird. But then I saw that Zach's actually a really good editor and won't make me look awkward and weird. And no regrets at all. It's been really fun. This Bloodstock has confirmed it, like seeing how many people really enjoy our content.
We started the channel in 2019. We managed to get 2 vlogs in before the pandemic, Royal Republic and Equilibrium and The Who. We like threw a lot of shit at the ceiling, see what stuck. We did patch chat for a while, which it turns out sewing a patch on and trying to have a conversation at the same time is quite hard.
It looks like you need another ladle.
This Mead sucks.
Another ladle for me, lady. Shanice or Shane Ice music?
What's your favourite festival and why? Everyone who I have met who went to Sonosphere says that Sonosphere is their favourite festival.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucking good.
It was amazing.
The dual stages where no clashes.
Yeah.
It was small like Bloodstock, so you didn't have to travel miles like Download.
Yeah, when
but
you're
it still
camping.
had like the same caliber of bands that Download does, like Iron Maiden
the
and
Big
Metallica.
Four.
The Big Four.
All of the Big Four.
Honestly, if Sonosphere happened next year, which I really think it should, because Download dropped the fucking ball this year. Sonosphere really should happen this year, and it would sell out, because Sonosphere is honestly the best metal festival I've been to in the UK.
I would say Bloodstock.
When was your first Bloodstock?
2013.
And mine was 40, and we've missed one since then.
We're like veterans.
I've never seen Twisted Sister, and it was the year Twisted Sister headlined, and I'm so mad because I fucking love Twisted Sister. Pamela! Once again on the floor!
I'm going to Bloodstock for my hen do next year. Congratulations. happens. And I'm bringing my sister. She hates metal, but I love it, so I've made a plan. I'm paying for her ticket, getting her tent gear, but all I've told her is that we're going camping and rowing. Rowing because of put your back into the oar by Amon Amarth. My plan is to get her on the coach, and then when we're on the motorway in the middle of nowhere, I'll tell her that she's going to Bloodstock with me. She said she doesn't mind what we do. Should I keep it a secret and have a laugh with it, or should I tell her where we're going?
Tell her that you're going to Boomtown. It's always on the same weekend as Bloodstock.
But that's in like the south,
No, and see how long it takes for her to clock on that you're going to Bloodstock.
If you want my opinion, I reckon tell her from the outset, because it's your hen do, so you get to decide. She's just a willing participant. At the end of the day, you're paying for her ticket and you're getting all her gear.
Yeah.
You know, it's free stuff.
And plus, there's plenty of bands next year that she'd like. Like, if you took her to Clutch or Flogging Molly or
exactly.
Corpiclani, she'd have fun.
Yeah, it's fun drinking music.
Darren Bradbury.
Darren. Thank you, Darren, for the question. Okay, I'll bite. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
I'm a yes. What boring British man. I'm pro pineapple on pizza because I think, like, whenever I make a pizza, I'll put like one piece of pineapple on it per slice, and it gives it that little pop of sweet, and it's nice. It's tasty. Why is this such an issue? Just enjoy what you want on a pizza. It's no
It's an
weirder
issue because it sucks.
Pineapple, yes. Thumbs up from me. Have pineapple on
no.
your pizza. Live
Thumbs
exotically.
Down, thumbs down from me.
Thank you guys so much for sending us questions and stuff.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the Patreons. I still can't believe we actually have Patreons.
I know. I don't feel worthy.
I don't.
Honestly,
I've got so much imposter syndrome right now.
So do I.
Especially after Bloodstock. Like, that was crazy.
I know. Thank you so much. It's so humbling and wholesome, and you guys are amazing. So thank you.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.